Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokeMaster here today with PMU Season 9 Week 1 against Seth, coach of the Kentucky Keldeo. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. Around 60 to 70% of the people that watch my videos are currently not subscribed, so obviously, as I've said already, please make sure to subscribe. You know, it shows massive support to the channel. It's easy to see more Draft League content, and you want to see more Gen 7 Wi-Fi content because I'm having a lot of fun, you know, doing this Gen 7 Wi-Fi league. So obviously, this video is going up super late. It's not upload required, so that kind of made me want to feel lazy and not want to, you know, upload. You know, I wasn't forced to, so I didn't want to, but I really do want to upload this league just because I love Gen 7. I played it twice. This is my second time playing it since, you know, Gen 8 came out. Played IBA, and I did really good there. Had a lot of fun with Gen 7, and I'm having a lot of fun here, so I do want to get back into uploading this. The draft analysis went up, like, I believe last week or a week and a half ago. So obviously I'll link that down below. Make sure to go watch it. And yeah, so at this point Seth has dropped the league. You know, he dropped week 2, but you know, I'm so far behind on uploads that, you know, I'm still gonna put Seth's logo on everything. I do have a screenshot of his team that I will put up, you know, when I start talking about the team builders stuff. So yeah, so Seth, you know, is a good pal of mine. We live like 2.5 hours away from each other, if that. So maybe one day we can meet up and, you know, do like a battle or video together. What else? He's a super cool dude. We've battled a few times. We've been in BBL together. He beat me there, and we were in UPA, I think. Well, I knew we were in that, but I can't remember if we battled, but I'm pretty sure we did, and he beat me. So Seth is super good. He, you know, he just has, you know, he's just, so far he's been a better player than me. So obviously I want to bring, you know, I want to get up a win against him, you know, prove I'm the better Kentucky coach, even though I'm the Alabama rollouts in this league. So yeah, Seth's team consists of Z Jirachi, Superior, Vaporeon, Donphan, Vikavolt, Alolan Executor, Clefable, Silvally, Hariyama, Sigilith, and Mega Charizard X. He has my baby Mega Charizard X, one of my favorite mons ever. His team is very threatening, and, you know, has a lot of offensive pressure while also being defensive. But, you know, in team prep, I noticed his best way of beating my Koko is Donphan, which, you know, if I get weakened, you know, like I click D-Gleam on the SwitchIn and I click Fairy Z after, or I click Grass Knot, it doesn't really switch in, and really nothing else wants to take a hit from this Koko. So as you can see, I'm max special attack modest, 252 speed, you know, max speed with the rest of defense. With this, I can outspeed, you know, Superior, so that's super nice that I can just run modest here, you know, just get that extra damage output, because, you know, 95 social attack is not that powerful. But with Thunderbolts, Dazzling Gleam, U-Turn, Grass Knot, you know, I can hit a lot of this team super hard, especially with the Ferranium Z, you know, Dazzling Gleam. So this mon, you know, can be a great wall breaker. You know, it can be an endgame win con where, you know, like, if he doesn't have a Scarfer, you know, I just kind of outspeed his entire team. And, you know, just kind of, you know, outspeed everything and just kill it. Because a lot of this team doesn't want to take either my dual stabs plus Grass Knot. So I think this Koko can put in a lot of work. It's the first time I've used Koko since Gen 7. So I'm going to be very rusty with it, like a lot of these mons. But Koko's, you know, as I said in my draft analysis, it's a comfort mon, so I'm super excited to use it here. Next up, Life Orb Gengar just has no switch-ins this game. You know, Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, Substitute, you know, max social attack, 180 in speed with the timid nature, and the rest in HP. Nothing really switched into the dual stab of Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball. And I put on Giga Drain just for the Donphan, and, you know, like Vaporeon, you know, just heal up against. You know, I can get up a sub as he switches into whatever his quote-unquote check is. It's probably going to be some sort of Silvally, or I don't really know. But this Gengar can easily just wall break through this team and just as I don't know why I'm stuttering so much, but I can just wall break through him and can just put in the finest of work. You know, whether it be, you know, end game, you know, everything is like the same as Koko, where everything's, you know, slower, no Scarfer, and I can just click my stabs and win. Or if it's more so, you know, just like I set up a sub and everything that comes in to try to break it just either can't. Like I can set up a sub against the Clefable, whatever I need to. Or like if I force out a switch, I can set up a sub and then, you know, just spam these attacks. Life Orb, you know, health doesn't really matter. But as I said, I have Giga Drain, just to heal up against the Donphan Vaporeon, just so, I can keep getting these hits off. Next up, I have Mega Medicham, Fake Out, Zen Headbutt, High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, Max Attack, Max Speed, Jolly. Fake Out, Zen Headbutt, High Jump Kick, Poison Jab. Just hits this entire team super hard. Literally nothing switches into this one outside of, like, a Silvally Psychic. But if he does that, I still have Gengar Scizor that, pretty easily revenge. A lot of my team would offensively pressure it, so this one is another just great wall breaker for the end game. He really just doesn't have a resist. Like, Clefable is his best resist, but that doesn't want to take High Jump Kick into Poison Jab, or even send Headbutt into Poison Jab. And almost everything else, gets one shot, besides, like, maybe, like, Vaporeon, Donphan, and a Vikavolt, just depending on the scenario. But this one just, comes in and clicks button and just gets the kills it needs to. Next up, a Life Orb offensive Mamoswine, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, Stone Edge, Max Attack, Adamant, 124 HP with the rest in speed, 132 speed. I don't exactly remember what the creeps were for. I believe it was like for like a 20 speed Jirachi or something along that. But this is another mon that just has no switch in this game. This game is going to be won by who offensively pressures the other one first. As you get into a position, it's really just going to be sack, bringing him onto revenge. And then, just that back and forth momentum. So, but this mon, he just doesn't have a switch into, Mamoswine. Nobody really does, except if you have, like, Skarmory. But this mon can just put in the finance to work. And, just, he doesn't really have the best Edge Quake switching, but especially not the best Earthquake plus Icicle Crash switching like everybody. And the Life Orb really just helps me capitalize on that. Because, like, Bandit could be good here, but I want to make sure I'm not locked into EQ, where he can't just ring in Vikavolt and claim a kill, because I don't really have a switch in for that. Next up, physically defensive Seismitoad. Just kind of a standard check for Zard. Try my best. Toxic Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Scald. Getting Rock Slip is important, so Zard, struggles to set up. Scald is pretty free here outside of Vaporeon, but that doesn't want to be toxic, and it's incredibly pressured this game between Mamo, Mega Medicham, Gengar, Tapu Koko. So I don't really see it coming. Earthquake is also just pretty spammable here. Like, he has a good switch into this moment with the Superior, but, as I said, it's just offensively checked here pretty well. So I think Seismitoad can come in, just set up rocks, maybe toxic a few things, get a Scald Burn or two, and just kind of spam Earthquake, and just, it's not going to win the game, but, it's here to just try to be a little bit defensive, because Zard can set up and just win if it needs to. And then our final mon, Choice Scarf, Scizor, U-Turn, Iron Head, Bullet Punch, Knockoff, Max Attack, Jolly, 204 speed with the rest in HP. This lets me outspeed Superior, I believe. So it can't just come in and click Leaf Storm and win, because otherwise it could kind of just do that. Because Choice Scarf U-turns is gonna do so much damage. Nothing on the team also really wants to take an Iron Head, and whenever it can doesn't, I can just U-turn out on. Bullet Punch, didn't really need another move. U-turn Iron Head's all I really need, but Bullet Punch, if Zardex starts to, get a little crazy and it's weakened, I can just press that. That's really about it. And then Knockoff, because, it's always nice knocking off items. So thank you all for watching the Team Builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And we are here with the battle. So unfortunately, this is a post-com. It's partially the reason why, this is going up, like a month later than everybody else's. I just hate recording post-coms. I get very lazy, but Week 2 and Week 4, have already been recorded at live-com. Week 3 had to be post-com just due to unfortunate circumstances. But I'm just going to get my cord to work for Week 1, for my 3 days capture card. So unfortunately, this is post-com. But, we see Seth bring the Donphan, what's it called? I can't think, Hariyama, Vikavolt, Clefable, Zard X, and Jirachi. Pretty much, I could see this team coming. Hariyama, is a pretty good, like, Assault Vest user, just here to take hits from Gengar. Donphan's, a good lead Stealth Rocker. Vikavolt, just a very annoying electric bug type that I don't really have a switch-ins to. Like, best switch in Scizor, but that doesn't appreciate Thunderbolts in the slightest. Clefable is just an annoying fairy type that my team kind of actually deals with pretty well, just because it's offensively pressured here a lot. Zardex, honestly, if he gets to +1 and my Seismitoad is dead, I kind of just lose, I think. Don't really know what I could do. And then Jirachi, could be bulky setup, it could be Stealth Archer, Choice Scarf. Don't really know, but obviously I'm going to have to find out the hard way. So, personally, I think he's going to lead Donphan, as, it's a good stealth rocker here. It can stop my Coco from just clicking Thunderbolt turn 1. And so I'm actually going to lead. So what he doesn't bring Superior. What else did he didn't bring? He didn't bring Vaporeon, like I said. He didn't bring Alolan Eggy, Silvally, or Sigilith. I'm not surprised, but as I said, I'm going to lead Scizor here. So, I can get a free turn off on anything. I outspeed his entire team if he's not Scarf Jirachi. So, I've already told each other, good luck, have fun, obviously. Battle is over. So, I lead Scizor as he leads his Donphan. It's the lead I expected. He can set up Stealth Rocks, he can do whatever he wants. He can Earthquake, he can Fire Fang, he can knock off. So, I'm going to U-turn out. I just want to get that free initiative, see if he's like Rocky Helmet. I get a good chunk off, like 25%. But I'm going to U-turn out into my Mamoswine just because, I can offensively pressure here if he wants to set up Stealth Rocks and take an EQ. But he does click Knockoff. So my Life Orb is gone, so I don't hit as hard, but I can still hit everything super hard. I am going to double as he clicks Seed Bomb. I predicted him to go into, like, Hariyama, so I went out into my Mega Medicham. He clicks Seed Bomb, does it around 50%. So I am just going to click the Fake Out just because I can put him into range of my Zen Headbutt. But he's going to go on into his Vikavolt. Fair play. Can probably take 2 hits from this thing. If it, he can probably take 2 hits from my Mega Medicham if I'm physically defensive. But as I said, I'm just going to click the Fake Out here. Just so, as I said before, so I can put it in range. So I'm going to hard switch out here into my Seismitoad, thinking he's going to be forced to click Thunderbolt or Bug Buzz on me. But he's going to click Energy Ball. I didn't think he would, just because Mega Medicham would have lived. But I had messed up my calc, so I didn't put any invest, so Mega Medicham on my head lived, but it didn't. So he had no reason not to go for that Energy Ball. Seismitoad's gone, which is very annoying for, the Zardex, late game. So I'm just going to click Fake Out again, put this thing in range of, a Zen Headbutt. So we're going to get our first kill of the season with Mega Medicham. So Zen Headbutt, was a good bring here, obviously. Guys, just to pick off a kill. He's going to go on into Wanda here, which is his Clefable. So I'm just going to switch out as I have no reason staying on this one. And I'm going to go into Mamoswine as it's, kind of useless here. It's already weakened, doesn't have its Life Orb. But he's going to pivot out into his Hariyama. So let's slow down here for a second. So it's Mamo versus Hariyama here. The Vikavolt's dead and the Seismitoad's dead. So at this point, Zardex, if it gets a chance to set up on my Coco or my Scizor, it can kind of just win here if it has DD or even just like Flame Charge. So I need to keep that in mind. Not much I can do about it though. I just need to make sure everything I have can offensively pressure it to where it cannot set up. So Hariyama here, at this point I'm thinking I just need to get damage off in this one, because if it's Assault Vest my Coco doesn't kill, I don't want to bring in Mega Medicham. And, Scizor doesn't deal with this one very well. And I want to weaken for Gengar too, so I'm just going to stand. And I'm going to click Earthquake, just to offensively pressure this one. It's going to do a good chunk. It's actually going to do around 50%, and that's without the Life Orb. So, Mamoswine is unfortunately going to go down here, just due to, it being weak to this. But, that's very good. We don't know if he's a Assault Vest or not, but his defense and Spadef are going to go down by 1. So I'm just going to bring out Coco, and I'm just going to click D-Gleam. I have no reason not to at this point. I want to get this kill. I want to get damage off on whatever comes in. Even if it's Jirachi, that's just weakening it down to where it doesn't want to take Thunderbolts. But I actually do just click Thunderbolt, because I think it might have been a roll if it was Assault Vest. So Hariyama's going to go down, and now he's going to go on into Donphan. So at this point, I'm going to click my Ferroneum Z Dazzling Gleam, as this should kill if it's not Assault Vest. I don't think he has, as rocks would have been very nice for him here if he could have got them up. Very nice and offensive game. So, first Z move of the season, we're going to see the Twinkle Tackle. Z moves are back, because obviously this is Gen 7. So we're going to see this amazing Citra animation. And we're going to see, is this going to kill? It does not. He is Assault Vest, so I just needed a little bit more damage off. If I brought like Z Grass Knot, maybe I would have killed. but he is going to kill me with EQ as he's like max HP, max attack, adamant, assault vest. So my Coco is going to go down. So that's kind of annoying as that one was a big, threat to his team. I'm going to go into Scizor here, and I'm just going to click, I believe it's U-turn. Yes, it is U-turn. Just to get off the kill. Nothing appreciated that hit. Like, the ones that appreciated that hit were like Clefable, but that does want to take an Iron Head. So, at this point, only the Clefable, Zardex, and Jirachi are alive. And on my side, I have Gengar, Scizor, Mega Medicham. So, at this point, Zardex can do a lot of damage if it can, just come in and set up. So, I'm going to go ahead in my Gengar here as he goes out into his Charizard. So, if he's DD here, he honestly just wins. Because no matter what move I click, it does not put him in range of Scizor Bullet Punch. I would have to get a crit. So, obviously, he Mega Evolves here, first turn Mega. I'm going to click, my Life Orb Sludge Wave, get this damage off. Try to put him in range of the Scizor Bullet Punch. But I get a crit, and that crit 100% mattered. There's no way he didn't. Because otherwise he got to click DD, and he actually just won at that point. So, he brings in Jirachi. I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. And unfortunately, we don't get the kill. He's like fully Spadef. And he is just going to click Thunder Wave. Which is very annoying, but we can still deal with Clefable plus this. As this should die to an Iron Head from Scizor. And Clefable doesn't want to take that plus a Mega Medicham hit. So he's just going to click Wish here. That's totally fine. I click Shadow Ball here. We have to hope we don't get paralyzed. We do not, so Gengar is going to pick up another kill this game. So Gengar is just proving why it's an absolute beast. It's just such an offensive threat. Can wall break through so many teams. As there just really isn't a great switch in. So now he's going to bring out Clefable. I do outspeed because, he's just very minimal speed investment. He does have the Kebi Berry for the Sludge Wave. So unfortunately we are not going to pick up the kill. And he's going to click the, I believe it's Flamethrower, Stealth Rock. At this point, he was just over the game. I don't blame him. Didn't want to, keep this going for much longer. So he is going to get the Wish back and is going to go, pretty much back to full. So as long as we don't get paralyzed here, we are going to win this 3-0. So, unfortunately, we did win this game, due to hacks. That Life Orb Sludge Wave crit on the Zardex really did suck, but I'm sorry about it. But also, I do want to win, and that was my win con, was getting a crit there, or getting a crit with the Bullet Punch Scizor, later on. So, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. We are now 1-0 plus 3. So, I'm going to try to get up week 2 tomorrow, before my uploads for this weekend. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out Seth, even if he's not in the league anymore. He still makes amazing content and is in the UPA playoffs. So, just please make sure to go check him out and all the other PMU coaches. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.